field, number 12, McKenna Gavin. And now they start lineup for the Gibbs Lady Eagles at shortstop, number 33, Malia Smith. In right field, number 6, Dakota Lowe. Pitching, number 27, Lacey Keck. Pitching, number 2, Addison Merritt. At second base, number 9, Savannah Mello. In center field, number 38, Taylor Selby. Designated player, number 22, Ella Lawhead. In left field, number 10, Maddie Whaley. Third base, number 7, Jake Bell. In first base, number 50, Haley Keck.
No, if you want, go over there with him. If he needs you, go talk to him real quick. Welcome in to Clinton Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. I know my sound's a little bit high right now. We're going to get it back down, watching my audio. There we go. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. We begin game 2 of the night between your Clinton Lady Dragons and the home Gibbs Eagles here from Zachary Mitchell Field, home of the Gibbs Lady Eagles. This is the District Championship Series. If the Lady Dragons win tonight, there will be a game tomorrow right back here to see who will be the first place in the district and who will be the runner-ups. Both of these teams have already clinched their spots in the region tournament. Winner of the district will take on Cocke County Monday. Loser of the runner-up in the district tournament will take on Carter and have to go to Carter for round 1. Leading off for your Lady Dragons will be Tommy Taylor. She took the first pitch against Union County in a 17-0 win. She had the winning hit, which was a first pitch home run over left center field over 200 feet. Lacey Keck on the mound for the Lady Eagles. Tommy Taylor leading off for your Lady Dragons will be followed by Heaven Brent Kimbrell and Taylor Sherwood. Tommy Taylor waiting on the first pitch. Lined underneath the glove of the shortstop for a first pitch single, Tommy Taylor. That's right, Anthony. Want to give a big shout out to Anthony Hinkle also. And we didn't get to do it, but we want to give shout outs to the families of Taylor Sherwood and the families of Elizabeth Graham and the Clinton Lady Dragon softball program and the athletic department for allowing us to do these streams. 1 on, no outs. First pitch to HBK is a bunt foul for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. These two teams met up last night. Final score was 4-2. Lady Eagles scored 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning. There was a run by the Lady Dragons in the top of the second, and a home run by the Lady Dragons in the top of the fourth by Taylor Sherwood to make it 3-2. Lady Eagles scored a run in the bottom of the sixth to make it 4-2, which was your final. Fouled away for strike 2. Keck now ahead in the count 0-2. HBK behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Taylor Sherwood in the on-deck circle, and Lindley Atkins will follow Sherwood up. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Pitch to HBK, swung on and missed for a drop, strike 3. But she's going to be out regardless as Tommy Taylor stays on first. So we got 1 out now for Taylor Sherwood. Time called. So Tommy Taylor and Coach Taylor and Taylor Sherwood could all talk to Coach Sams. Once again, we're coming to you live from Zachary Mitchell Field, home of the Gibbs Lady Eagles, here in the top of the first inning in this district championship game. If Gibbs wins tonight, they will be the district champions. If the Lady Dragons are to win, there will be a final game tomorrow to see who wins the district championship. Taylor Sherwood getting in the batter's box. Nothing your score. Tommy Taylor standing on first. Sherwood with the pitch. Outside and low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. one out here in the top of the first inning. Leadoff batter Tommy Taylor had a single, then a strikeout by HBK. Now 1-0 pitch, outside, ball 2. Sherwood now ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, top of the first inning. Lady Dragons in their all black uniforms, orange letters, white trim. The pitch grounded towards third. Now dropped by the third baseman, so it'll be an error to reach for Taylor Sherwood. Tommy Taylor advances to second. So now we got 2 on and 1 out for Lindley Atkins. Lindley Atkins up to bat next, will be followed by Bree McCamey. Big crowd out here tonight for both teams, the Lady Dragons and the Gibbs Lady Eagles. Both teams have already secured their spot in the region tournament. So we now know who 4 teams are in the regions. Here's the pitch. Lined over the second base. It's going to get in the gap. 1 run will score. They're going to try to hold them at first on the corners. They will hold them at the corners. 1-run single. Lindley Atkins gives the Lady Dragons a 1-0 lead in the top of the first inning, and will bring up pitcher Bree McCamey. So now you got Sherwood at third, and you got Lindley Atkins at first. Bree McCamey up to bat. Lady Dragons leading 1-0. Bree McCamey steps in the batter's box, waiting on the first pitch. A little bit low and away, low and inside, sorry, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 1-0 the score here at Gibbs High School. Zachary Mitchell Field. And 1-0 pitch. Lined and we'll get another run home. Another single by the Lady Dragons. Bree McCamey scores Taylor Sherwood to make the score 2-0. Sarah Bishop coming up to bat next. She will be followed up by Elizabeth Graham as time is called, so the infield can talk to their pitcher and try to calm her down. Your score now 2-0. Once again, we want to say a thank you to the families of Elizabeth Graham, the families of Taylor Sherwood, the Clinton Athletic Department, and the Clinton High School softball team for allowing us to stream the rest of this postseason, however long it lasts. 2-0 your score, top of the first inning, 2 on, 1 out. Atkins at second, McCamey at first. The pitch to Bishop, low but called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2-0 the score here at Zachary Mitchell Field. Gibbs in their white uniforms, light blue lettering, yellow trim. 0-1 pitch. Turned on it but pulled foul into the neighborhood. Bishop now behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes to Keck, the pitcher for Gibbs. Elizabeth Graham waiting in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High at letter high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Lady Dragons lead 2-0 here in the top of the first. After a 17-0 winning over Union County, she turns on it, turns it to shortstop, fielded, flipped over to third for the force out. So we now got runners on first and second. Perfect, Ant. Now you just got to reset the count. There you go. Runners on first and second now with 2 outs. Got a little Gibbs fan here watching the stream as well. Score 2-0, top of the first inning. We got Elizabeth Graham coming up to bat and Mandy Chambers in the on-deck circle. First pitch to Graham. Grounded to the pitcher. Pitcher's going to throw it soft to first base for the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, 2 Lady Dragons left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the first with your score 2-0. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on Dragon Vision. Getting ready to start the bottom of the first inning. Clinton Lady Dragons put up a 2 spot in the top of the first inning to lead 2-0. Got Maria Smith, leading off for the Gibbs Lady Eagles. The starting shortstop, Bree McCamey on the mound, HBK behind the plate. You got infield in a little bit because they remember last night in the first inning, Gibbs had 4 bunt singles. First pitch from McCamey, lined right past Sarah Bishop for a leadoff single. So both teams lead off the game with a first pitch single in the first inning. Sarah Bishop, if she would have stood back there, might have been able to catch that for the first out. But now we got Dakota Large coming up to bat next for the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles defeated the Lady Dragons last night by a final score of 4-2, ending their long winning streak. But now you got a runner at first and nobody out. Pitch from McCamey. Bunted down the first base line. She's going to try to throw it over, and they are in time. So a sacrifice bunt moves Mariah Smith, or moves Smith over to second base. Large with a sacrifice bunt will now bring up
Number 27,
Lacey Keck, the starting pitcher for the Gibbs Lady Eagles. You now got a 1 out and a runner on second. 2-0 your score. Bree McCamey on the mound. In the last game, she struck out 7 and set the school record for single season strikeouts that she set last year. 2-0 your score. 1 out. Runner at second. Pitch from McCamey. Popped foul on top of the press box and off the backside of the press box for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2-0 is your score here at Gibbs High School at Zachary Mitchell Field. The 0-1 pitch coming from McCamey. Grounded foul and into the umpire for strike 2. McCamey now heading the count 2 balls and no strikes in this pitcher-on-pitcher duel. 2-0 your score. Bottom of the first inning. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch for McCamey. Lined, 1 hopper to Taylor Sherwood. She throws it in. They're going to try to get her out. She will be out. Coming in home. Dice throw, Taylor Sherwood to Tommy Taylor to HBK for the out number 2 on a double. So we will leave a runner at second. Now we have 2 outs, and your score is 2-0. Nice little relay and throw home. Actually, no, it was a set. It was a throw just from Sherwood to HBK and a tag at the plate. 2 outs now, and you've got Merritt, the catcher, due up for the Lady Eagles. First pitch, high and outside, ball 1. Runner on second is Lacey Keck. Merritt up to bat with Mello in the on-deck circle. 2 outs here for the Lady Eagles. The 1-0 pitch. Take it on the outside corner for strike 1. Now we got a 1-ball, 1 strike count. 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. Lady Dragons lead by 2. The 1-1 pitch. Popped her up. Marissa Eccles is underneath it. Will squeeze and make the catch for out number 3. No runs on 2 hits. No errors. 1 Lady Eagle left on base. We'll be back with the top of the second with your score 2-0. Welcome back to Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. Your score as we begin the top of the second inning is 3 Lady Dragons 2, Lady Eagles nothing. Leading off for your Lady Dragons will be the 8-hitter Mandy Chambers. She'll be followed up by Marissa Eccles, and then the top of the lineup with Tommy Taylor. First pitch taken all the way for strike one. If you're not able to watch this right now, we are actually posting this link right now on our Dragon Vision channel on Facebook. Second pitch is taken again for strike two. Back-to-back pitches taken for strikes here by Mandy Chambers. Mandy Chambers behind in the count now, no balls and 2 strikes. No balls, 1 strike. Swung on and missed on a drop strike 3. They're going to call it, oh, it's a foul ball. So it's still 1 ball, 2 strike count. There you go. Thank you, Ant. I was wrong on that one. There's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Fouls it back again. Oh, no, a little bit high and outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mandy Chambers at the plate, followed by Marissa Eccles, and then top of the order with Tommy Taylor. 2-2 pitch coming to Chambers. Foul back and on to the top of Gibbs High School. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, or nobody out here for the leadoff batter. The pitch lined, almost took off the head of Coach Sams down the third base line. Still 2-2 count. Two-two pitch. Grounded foul, keeping that bat alive. Good battle right here between Keck and Chambers. Mandy Chambers up to bat. Marissa Eccles on deck, and Tommy Taylor due up third this inning for the Lady Dragons. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled it back. Still in a good battle right here between Chambers and Keck. Once again, these two teams battled last night. Final score: Gibbs 2, Gibbs 4, your Lady Dragons 2. Lady Dragons just defeated Union County 17-0. The pitch called strike 3. So we got 1 out now, and Marissa Eccles coming up to bat next. Marissa Eccles due up second in this inning for the Lady Dragons. She'll be followed up by the top of the order with Tommy Taylor. First pitch coming to Eccles. High, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 2-0 is your score here at Zachary Mitchell Field. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Eccles. Foul back into the net for strike 1. Now it's an even 1-1 count with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. On a beautiful night for softball. Maybe a little bit chilly here at Gibbs High School. On the other side of the school is the region baseball tournament. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul for strike 2. Now you got a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Tommy Taylor warming up in the on-deck circle, wanting to see if she can get on base for the second time tonight. She led off the game with a single. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. Popped her up, going toward in between center and left. Center fielder makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now you got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry, it was center and right field. Now you got 2 outs here with a 2-0 your score. Tommy Taylor coming up. She led off with a single in her last at-bat. Tonight, in the last 2 games, she's had a single, double, and a triple. Or no, a single, double, and a home run. She led off the Union County game with a solo shot on the first pitch. 2-0 your score. First pitch to Taylor. Taken all the way for ball 1. Taylor ahead in the count now. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Pitch to Taylor. Turned on it underneath the pitcher. Fielded by second. Thrown over to first. In time for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, no Lady Dragons left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the second with your score 2-0. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. Savannah Mellon leading off here in the bottom of the second inning. Your score, Lady Dragons 2, Lady Eagles nothing. First pitch from McCamey. Taking 1 ball, no strikes here. Bottom of the second inning. You've got Mello, Selby, and Lawhead due up in this inning for the Lady Eagles. 1-0 pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. McCamey on the mound. HBK behind the plate. Atkins, Bishop, Taylor, and Graham, your infield. Sherwood, Eccles, and Gavin, your outfield. Mandy Chambers, the designated player. The pitch popped her up. It's going to be called by Bree McCamey. Squeezes it for the first out of the inning. Bree McCamey calls her own number to make that first out. So we now got 1 out here. And you've got Selby, the center fielder, coming up.
Taylor Selby.
Selby coming up now with 1 out here in the top or in the bottom of the second inning here at Gibbs High School. If Gibbs wins, they will be the district champions. If Clinton wins, there will be 1 more game tomorrow to decide it all. First pitch. Acted like she was going to bunt for it, but pulled back in time for a high ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. Lady Dragons scored 2 in the top of the first. Lady Dragons in their all black uniforms, orange lettering, white trim. The 1-0 pitch. Taken for strike 1. Even count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here at Zachary Mitchell Field on a beautiful night for softball and for the District 4 AAA Championship. 1-1 pitch coming from McCamey. Acted like she bunted, but it was a little bit outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Looks like Mello's trying to go for, Selby's trying to go for a slap hit right here. 2-1 pitch. Grounded past the third baseman, picked up by Taylor. In the dirt, gets away, hits her. She comes back. They're going to tag her, but she's back in time. So error on the throw gets a batter to reach first base. Lindley Atkins tried to do something because she did make a turn for a second. If Atkins would have touched her, it possibly would have been the second out. But now we've got Lawhead, the designated player, coming up to bat for the Lady Eagles. Runner on first, 1 out. The pitch taken on the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count, 1 out. Lady Dragons lead 2-0. McCamey waiting on the signal. The pitch to Lawhead. Swung on and missed for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. See what the Lady Dragons can do right here. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2-0 is your score. Lady Dragons leading the Gibbs Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles in their all white uniforms, light blue lettering, gold trim. The 1-2 pitch. High, ball 2. Even count now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Evening the count after going down, after McCamey was ahead No balls and 2 strikes. It is now 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Got Selby at first and Lawhead at the plate. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, she's going to try to throw her out at second. She's going to get under the tag. So a stolen base now and a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Runner at second. Yep. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yep. There you go, Anthony. Anthony Hinkle doing a great job on the computer. Full count now. There is an empty base over at first, so a walk is not the worst thing in the world. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Taken inside for ball 4. McCamey didn't really like that call. You can see she turned her head a little bit, but now you got runners on first and second and 1 out.
Number 10, Maddie Whaley.
Maddie Whaley due up, the number 8 hitter for the Lady Eagles. She'll be followed up, the number 7 hitter, she'll be followed up by Bell. 2 on, 1 out, 2-0 your score. McCamey looking to try to get out of this inning without any damage. Here is the first pitch. Popped foul into the net behind us. And right back to HBK for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Ground ball could potentially end the inning. 2-0 your score. Lady Dragons leading the Gibbs Lady Eagles. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up and out of play into the stands for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, and now 1 out. McCamey waiting on the signal. Gets her signal. HBK gets the signal. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1. Now it's a 1-2 count. McCamey, HBK, Atkins, Bishop, Taylor, and Graham, your infield. Sherwood, Eccles, and Gavin, your outfield. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Popped her up for... I got blinded on that one. I couldn't see where that one went, but it's still a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Went behind us somewhere. Since Anthony's here, if we get another one that gets stuck up there, we're going to make him climb the net again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch for McCamey. Grounded foul. Tried to take out her own dugout with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Taylor trying to throw the ball back in. Runners on first and second.
Go, Maddie. Come on, bud.
Whaley at the plate. McCamey looking for out number 2 in this inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. After going down 0-2 in the count, it is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Identical to what happened in the last at bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. McCamey waiting on the signal. Gets her signal. The pitch. Grounded foul. Almost took out her on deck batter this time. Nice little battle here between Whaley and McCamey. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Lady Dragons up by 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Popped it up. We're going to run in on it, and Tommy Taylor makes the second out of the inning. So we got 2 on now and 2 outs. And we will be bringing up Bell, the third baseman.
Number 7, Jade Bell.
Third baseman coming up to bat, Bell for the Lady Eagles. 2 on, 2 out, 2-0 is your score. Bell, the 8 hitter for the Lady Eagles. Here comes the pitch. Taken all the way for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. 205 feet is a home run at all of these, all across the outfield here at Zachary Mitchell Field. The pitch, grounded to third, past the glove of Elizabeth Graham. 1 run will score. They're going to throw her in. She's going to be caught between second and third, but now the score is 2-1. Lady Eagles have cut the lead in half right now. There you go, Ed. Just put 1 run right there. There you go. Now reset the count. Just reset the count, Ed. There you go. Got runners on first and second. 2-1 score. We're now back to the top of the lineup with Smith, who is 1 for 1 on the day. 2 outs. A base hit could tie the game for the Lady Eagles. They trail 2-1. Here's the pitch from McCamey. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Lady Dragons lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. McCamey waiting on the signal. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded to the second base. Picked by shortstop, or by Sarah Bishop, thrown in time. So Gibbs cuts the lead in half. Your score 2-1. We'll be back with the top of the third here on Dragon Vision. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on Dragon Vision. Leading off for your Clinton Lady Dragons with the lead of 2-1 is Heaven Brick Kimbrell. She'll be followed by Taylor Sherwood and then Lindley Atkins. The 2-3-4 hitters due up for the Lady Dragons. First pitch to HBK. Lined, caught by the first baseman, but they're going to throw it over to first anyway. Weren't sure if it hit the dirt or not, but be safe than sorry, just throw it to first for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out will now bring up Taylor Sherwood. Sherwood is 0 for 1 on the day with a run scored. Sherwood knocking a home run in the 4th inning of the last night's game against Gibbs. Here comes the first pitch. Taken outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, top of the 3rd inning with the Lady Dragons leading the Gibbs Lady Eagles 2-1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Popped foul and way out of play for strike 1. If Gibbs wins tonight, they will be the District 4 AAA champions. If Clinton wins tonight, there will be one more game tomorrow to decide who are the champions and who is the runner-up. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Grounded off the lip of the glove and under the second baseman for a single. Off the lip of the pitcher's glove and underneath the second baseman's glove. It went out to center field. Runner on first, 1 out. Lindley Atkins up to bat. Lindley Atkins is 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI. Lindley Atkins scored her RBI, scored the first run of the day for the Lady Dragons. First pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 1. 2-1 your score here in the top of the 3rd inning. Lindley Atkins up to bat. Taylor Sherwood at first. She grounds it to the shortstop. Fielded cleanly by Smith. About an error on the throw. We'll get a runner going all the way to 3rd. Sherwood will get to 3rd standing up. So an error on the throw from shortstop to second base now puts runners at the corners and just 1 out. So there you go, Anthony. Nice job.
Now batting, number 24, Bree McCamey.
Lady Dragons leading 2-1 is now Bree McCamey. She's got an RBI single in her last at bat as well and scored the 2nd run for the Lady Dragons. Runners at the corners, 1 out. See what Bree McCamey can do right here. First pitch on the pitcher-on-pitcher duel. Popped up. It's going to go down the right field line and land just in front of the right fielder in foul territory. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2-1 your score. Top of the 3rd inning. Lady Dragons lead the Gibbs Lady Eagles. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing. Called strike 2. McCamey now behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Sherwood on third. Atkins on first. A base hit will score 1 run for the Lady Dragons. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded towards the first baseman. They're going to try to throw her home. Going to get caught in the rundown. She will come back. Will she be tagged? She will be tagged out. And you will now have runners at first and second with 2 outs. So go ahead and move the runner to second. And now reset the count. And there we go. So we got runners on first and second with 2 outs on that fielder's choice by Bree McCamey. Atkins at second. McCamey at first was courtesy run for by Madison Reynolds. Sarah Bishop at the plate. First pitch to Bishop. Taken all the way for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bishop at the plate. A base hit might score a run for the Lady Dragons. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, called strike 2 anyway. Bishop now behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Atkins at second. Reynolds at first. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So Lady Dragons strand 2 as we get ready to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. Your score, Lady Dragons 2, Lady Eagles 1.
Welcome back to Lady Dragon Vision.
Thank you to Anthony Hink for taking over for a second, but we're getting ready to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. First pitch to Dakota Large is taken outside for ball 1. Anthony Hinkle once again doing a phenomenal job for us, as he always does whenever he's out here. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Lady Dragons are leading the Gibbs Lady Eagles by a score of 2-1. Lady Eagles cut the deficit in half in the last half of the inning, as she turns on that one. A pass to diving Taylor Sherwood. It's going to be at least a double. She's going to try to come around second. She'll try to come to third. They're going to throw it in. She'll be a stand-up triple to lead off for the Gibbs Lady Eagles here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Dakota Large with a stand-up triple as Taylor Sherwood tried to make a dive, and the ball got stuck in the corner.
Number 27,
Now we got a pitcher-on-pitcher duel. Lacey Keck stepping in the batter's box for the Gibbs Lady Eagles. Dakota Large at third. 2-1 your score. Nobody out. Bottom of the 3rd inning. First pitch for McCamey. In the dirt, ball 1. Once again, if Clinton was to win this game, there would be a deciding game tomorrow to see who wins the district tournament. If Gibbs wins this game, they will win the district tournament and take on Cocke County on Monday. The Clinton Dragons will have to travel to Carter. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Out. It's going to land on the stands behind us, and Anthony jumped. I'm not sure why. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs as time is called, so Coach Sams could try to calm down Bree McKamey. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Clinton Lady Dragon Softball on Dragon Vision. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragon Softball on Dragon Vision. Meeting on the mound is over. Bree McKamey, HBK, Lindley Atkins, Sarah Bishop, Tommy Taylor, and Elizabeth Graham, your infield. Taylor Sherwood, Marissa Eccles, and McKenna Gavin, your outfield. Your designated player today is Mandy Chambers. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lindsay Keck. Pitcher-on-pitcher duel. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, no out. Tying run on third in the form of Dakota Large after a leadoff triple in this inning. The 2-1 pitch from McKamey. High, ball 3 now. A little bit of headhunting right there for a 3-1 count. Bree McKamey trying to calm down just a little bit. Needs to get something right here to get a little bit of momentum back. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Out high again, ball 4. Got runners at the corners now with nobody out. And the catcher Merritt coming up to bat next as the courtesy runner comes out for the Gibbs Lady Eagles. Your score 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd inning, nobody out. Runners at the corners. McKamey waiting on the signal from the coaching staff. Still waiting on the signal. Now gets the signal. First pitch. As she goes for a bunt, pulls back, called strike 1, and a walking stolen base. So now you got a runner at second. Yep, runner at second. Yep, take that one off. There you go. 0-1 count with 2 on in scoring position. Ground ball could score a run for the Lady Eagles. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 1. Free base at first now. Runners at second and third. Large at second, Keck at third. Merritt at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike count. McKamey with the signal. The pitch. Taken inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Nobody out. Lady Dragons leading 2-1. Scored both runs in the top of the first. Lady Eagles scored 1 in the bottom of the second. Right now they have 2 on in scoring position in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Foul back to make it now a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. McKamey looking to get the first out of the inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. The pitch. Popped up. Lindley Atkins going back for it. Makes the foul out on a basket catch behind her for the first out of the inning. So we got 1 out, runners on second and third. As Mello comes up to bat next, she is 0 for 1 on the day. McKamey waiting on the signal. First pitch coming to Mello. Outside, ball 1. Got 1 ball, no strike count. 1 out, 2-1 your score. 2 on in scoring position for the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles in their white uniforms, light blue trim. Here's the pitch. Outside and high, ball 2. They're in their white uniforms, light blue lettering, gold trim. Lady Dragons in their all black uniforms, orange lettering, white trim. Big crowd here at Gibbs High School at Zachary Mitchell Field. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Outside, ball 3. That's 3 straight thrown by Bree McKamey, missing in the same spot. McKamey trying to get the signals back. Wants to get the signals. Gets her signal. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Outside again. Missed same spot all 4 pitches. Now we got bases loaded and just 1 out. It looks like there's going to be a change made coming up for the Lady Eagles. We're going to take just a very short break while they make the change announcement. Bases loaded, 1 out here at Zachary Mitchell Field.
Now batting number 25, Shelby Williams.
As Williams comes up to bat for the first time for the Lady Eagles. Bases loaded, 1 out. Lady Dragons lead by 1. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike 1. Bree McCamey needs to get 2 quick outs right here to preserve this lead. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The 0-1 pitch. Taken on the outside corner that time for strike 2. Lady Dragons leading 2-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning with bases loaded and 1 out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Foul back and into the grass, actually on top of the building, and it will get stuck on top of the building. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2-1, your score. McCamey, Heavenbrick, Kimbrough, Adkins, Bishop, Taylor, and Graham, your infield. Taylor, Sherwood, Eccles, and McKenna Gavin, your outfield. Madison Reynolds, Mandy Chambers is your designated player for this evening. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Or 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd inning, a ground ball could potentially end the inning for the Lady Eagles. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Gets away. They're going to try to advance. She's going to throw it up. She will be safe. Tie game now with a 2-2 count and runners on 2nd and 3rd. So just take this one away. And 2 balls, 2 strikes. So we got a 2-2 game now, tie game here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here comes the pitch from McCamey. Swung on and missed for strike 3, her first strikeout in this game. Lady Dragons need 1 more out, and it will still be a tie game when they come up to bat. As Lawhead comes up to bat, she walked in her only at bat tonight. Free base at first, runners on 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs, tie game. Gibbs scored 1 in the bottom of the 2nd and has scored 1 so far in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the first pitch. Taken as a strike on the inside corner. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. McCamey trying to get out of this inning without any more damage. Final score of last night's game was 4-2. Gibbs over Clinton. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. A little bit low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Your score now tied at 2. Lady Dragons coming off a 17-0 win earlier tonight to get to this game. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, or the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Nice stop by HBK. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Lawhead at the plate. She walked in her last at bat. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. 2-1 pitch. In the dirt and a little bit inside. Ball 3. Lawhead now ahead in the count, 3-1. McCamey waiting on the signal. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. Lawhead did not like that call. Now it's a full count with 2 outs. McCamey possibly 1 pitch away from ending this inning. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So 1 run comes across the plate, and we will begin the top of the 4th with a tie game at 2 here on Dragon Vision. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. Elizabeth L.A. Graham leading off for your Clinton Lady Dragons here in the top of the 4th with the score tied at 2. She takes the first pitch, popping it out. It will be landing right by the fence for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Here in the top of the 4th inning, tied at 2. Lady Dragons scored 2 in the top of the 1st. Lady Eagles scored 1 in the top of the 2nd and 1 in the top of the bottom of the 2nd and 1 in the bottom of the 3rd to even this game at 2. Winner of this game, if it's Gibbs, will win the district championship. If it's Clinton, there will be a winner-take-all game tomorrow right back here. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1. Once again, we want to thank everybody for helping us out. The athletic departments at both schools, the softball teams at Clinton and Gibbs. And all the families, the Graham family, as this one turns towards right field, and it will land again in the fence. That one a little bit closer to as far back as it could possibly go. Still a 1-ball, 2-strike count. The Graham family for helping us out, the Sherwood family for helping us out as well. Lady Dragons won the previous game against Union County 17-0, scoring 11 runs in the bottom of the 1st. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Graham. High, ball 2. Even 2-2 count now, no outs. Graham, Chambers, and Eccles due up in this inning for your Clinton Lady Dragons. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, lined. It will be caught. Great out by the right fielder. Nice diving out by the right fielder. You could see it on the full extension dive for the first out of the inning. Can't say anything else. That was a great out that was a great catch right there on a dive. You can even see the dust climbing up from the grass as she got out there. That was a really good out. That would have been trouble for L.A. Graham. She could have easily been standing at third base right now. But now we got 1 out, and the 8-hole hitter, Mandy Chambers, due up for your Clinton Lady Dragons in the batter's box. Mark Eccles in the on-deck circle. 1 out, top of the 4th. Swing and miss for strike 1. Underneath that pitch. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Tied at 2 here at Zachary Mitchell Field, home of the Lady Eagles. Here's the pitch, taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Same pitch Sarah Bishop got rung up on the last at bat. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bishop needs to get something right here. Here's the 0-2. Taken a little bit low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2-2 your score. Nice little diving out by the right fielder in the last at bat. The 1-2, high, ball 2. Even 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Scores are 2 as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2-2 the score. Pitch to Bishop. Popped her up. Center fielder's got a beat on it. Going to get underneath it, squeezed, and make the catch for out number 2. Eccles will now come up to bat with 2 outs. Eccles is 0 for 1 on the day. She also reached on an error.
Batting number 13, Alyssa Eccles.
2-2 your score. 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning here at Zachary Mitchell Field. Once again, Lady Dragons win. We'll be right back here tomorrow. Gibbs wins. We will be at Carter Monday. The pitch grounded to the pitcher. Kicked over to first base in time. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. No Lady Dragons left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th with your score tied at 2. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on Dragon Vision. Your score as we begin the bottom of the 4th inning, and Maddie Whaley comes up to bat. Gibbs 2, your Clinton Lady Dragons 2. 8-9-1 hitters due up for the Lady Eagles. Here comes the first pitch from McCamey. Popped up, and it will land it way in foul territory for strike 1. Actually out of the fence line. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. You got McCamey. You got McCamey, Heavy Brick, Kimber, Lindley, Atkins, Sarah, Bishop, Tommy, Taylor, Elizabeth Graham in your infield. Your outfield includes Taylor Sherwood, Marissa Eccles, and McKenna Gavin. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third base line and past a diving L.A. Graham for a leadoff possible double. Might be a triple again. They led off the last inning with a triple. They're trying to throw it in. She's going to try to come home, and it will be a leadoff inside the park home run. 3-2 is now your score. Here as we start the bottom of the 4th inning on a inside the park home run as it went under the glove. As it went under the glove of Elizabeth Graham, it got stuck in the corner with Taylor Sherwood, and HBK got run over as she scored that run. So Gibbs now leads 3-2. Lady Dragons lead 3-2. First pitch from McCamey. Bunted foul back to the backstop. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Gibbs now leads 3-2. If the score stands, Gibbs will win the district tournament. If the Lady Dragons are to come from behind and win this game, there will be a do-or-die game tomorrow right back here. If not, the next game will be played Monday at Carter. Here's the pitch. Called strike. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Inside the park home run gets the first run of the game in this inning. First run of the inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. 3-2 is your score here at Mitchell Zachary Field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McCamey on the mound. The pitch. Line foul down the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Crowd getting a little bit rowdy now out here from both inside the concession stand and outside as Gibbs took the lead 3-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Lined up the middle. Will make another hit for the Gibbs Eagles. Now they got a runner at first with a 3-2 lead and coming up with the top of the order. Yep. The runner at first, nobody out as the top of the order comes up for the Lady Eagles. 3-2 is your score. 2 hits to lead off the inning for the Lady Eagles. 3-2 your score. Here comes the pitch. High and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, Lady Eagles now lead 3-2 over your Lady Dragons. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Popped up behind Elizabeth Graham, but squeezes and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So now we got 1 out as Dakota Large comes up. She ended up on 3rd in her last at bat with a leadoff triple. Runner at first. 1 out. Lady Eagles lead 3-2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. They have scored 1 in each of the last 3 innings to take the lead. Lady Dragons scored 2 in the top of the 1st and have been held scoreless ever since. First pitch from McCamey. High and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. Crowd getting a little bit quiet now here at Zachary Mitchell Field. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. 3-2 your score. Runner on first. The pitch to Large. Popped foul. That one might also land on the building. No, it will land right in front of the building. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Lady Dragons fell to Gibbs last night 4-2. They need a win to keep the district tournament alive. Outside, ball 3 now. McCamey now behind in the count, 3 balls and, or Chanel 2 balls and 1 strike. We'll leave it at 2 balls and 1 strike. I thought it was ball 3, but I guess it's ball 2. Here comes the pitch. Bunts it. Landed fair. Thrown to Bishop. In time for the second out of the inning. So a sacrifice bunt moves a runner to second. Now we got 2 outs for the Lady Dragons.
Now batting number 27, Lacey Kent.
As Lacey Kent comes up to bat next for the Lady Eagles. She is 1 for 1 with a walk on the day. Runner at second, 2 outs. McCamey trying to get out of this inning to preserve the score at 3-2 Gibbs. Here comes the pitch. High, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Your score 3-2. You've got a runner on second right now for the Lady Eagles. McCamey waiting on the signal. She gets the signal. The pitch home. Hits her right in the middle of the back. Now put runners on first and second with 2 outs. Yeah, runners on first and second with 2 outs now. Right, 2 on, 2 outs here. 3-2 your score.
Number 2, Addison Merritt.
As the catcher Merritt comes up to bat, 2 on, 2 out. Lady Dragons looking for 1 more out. And then 1 more out to get out of this inning. McCamey waiting on the signal. Here comes the pitch. Foul back, and that one will be also on the building. Yes, that will end up on the building for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 3-2 your score here at Merrick Zachary Field. Or Zachary Miller Field, sorry. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here, no balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, little low, ball 1. Now you got a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Get a little bit rowdy out here outside home plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3-2 your score. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McCamey waiting on the signal. The 2-2 pitch. Time called by the batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3-2 is your score here at Gibbs High School. Lady Eagles lead George Clinton Lady Dragons. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3 now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Your score 3-2. Runners on first and second. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Popped up, going towards left center field. Lands, 1 run will score easily. Now your score is 4-2. With runners at first and third, your score is 4-2. Same score as how last night's game ended. 4-2 your score now. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 runs coming across so far for the Lady Eagles. Mello up to bat. She is 0 for 1 with a walk. Runners at first and third. The pitch. Outside. Called strike 1 on an easy stolen base. So move a runner to second. Take the one off first. There you go, Ant. 0-1 counts. 2 outs. Lady Dragons looking to get out of this inning. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. High, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 4-2 is your score. Here at the home of the Gibbs Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles leading 4-2. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit low and outside, ball 2. McCamey now behind in the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Once again, if the Lady Eagles win, they will be the district champions. If the Lady Dragons win, there will be a game tomorrow. The pitch grounded to the shortstop, picked up by Taylor, thrown over to Atkins in time for the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runs come across for the Lady Eagles as they take the lead 4-2, getting ready to start the top of the 5th inning. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on Dragon Vision. We're coming to you live from Gibbs High School, home of the Gibbs Eagles, as they lead your Clinton Lady Dragons 4-2. They took the lead in the bottom of the 4th inning. Leading off for your Lady Dragons will be Tommy Taylor. She is 1 for 2 with a run today. First pitch coming to Taylor. Right across the heart of the plate for strike 1. No ball, 1 strike, no outs. Taylor, Kimbrough, and Sherwood due up in this inning for your Lady Dragons. 0-1 pitch coming to Taylor. Turns on it, ground to the shortstop field. It cleanly thrown over to first in time for the 1st out of the inning. So we got 1 out now here in the top of the 5th inning at Gibbs High School, and HBK coming up to bat next. She is 0 for 2 with a strikeout today. HBK having Britt Kimbrough and then Taylor Sherwood last up in this inning. Here comes the first pitch to HBK. Check swing but called strike 1. 0-1 count, 1 out. 4-2 your score. The Lady Eagles lead your Lady Dragons. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Popped her up, and who's going to come right? Right fielder, second baseman. Second baseman will make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. So now we got 2 outs. Taylor Sherwood coming up to bat next. Taylor Sherwood is 1 for 2 with a run scored today. She scored the 2nd run in the top of the first inning. Lady Dragons have been held scoreless ever since. She's waiting on the first pitch. She hit a home run last night. Here comes the pitch. High and outside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Sherwood up to bat will bring up Lindley Atkins if she was to get on base. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Now it's a 2-0 count to Taylor Sherwood. Sherwood and Atkins on the on-deck circle. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike now, 2 outs. Sherwood looking to get on base to keep this inning alive. Here comes the pitch. Grounded, cleanly fielded by Keck over to first base in time for the 3rd out of the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Dragons to start the 5th inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th with your score 4-2. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. Taylor Selby due up for the Lady Eagles. It will be Selby, Lawhead, and Whaley in this inning. First pitch to Selby. Called strike 1. 0-1 count, no outs. Gibbs leads 4-2 after taking the lead in the bottom of the 4th inning. It is now the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Dragons scored 2 in the opening inning and then nothing ever since. High, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. 4-2 is your score. Once again, you got Selby, Lawhead, and Whaley due up 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Lady Eagles. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Once again, Lady Eagles took the lead in the bottom of the 4th inning, scoring 2. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Grounded, off the glove of Tommy Taylor for an infield single now. Runner on first now with nobody out. Whaley coming up to bat next. She is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Actually, no, sorry, Lawhead coming up. She is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Whaley will be the next one. So it was the 5, 6. It was the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up in this inning. So Lawhead up to bat. Runner on first, nobody out. Pitch turned on to caught in the left field line and thrown back in, but not in time to get it out. 1 pitch for that out. So we got 1 out and a runner at first. There you go, Amp. 1 out, runner at first, and you will have now you will have Whaley coming up to bat. She is 1 for 2 with a run scored. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Dragons trailing by 2. If Gibbs was to win, they would win the district title. If Clinton wins, there will be a deciding game tomorrow. Here comes the pitch. Tries to steal. Thrown to second and not in time. So now we got a runner at second with a 1-0 count. Runner at second. 1 ball, no strikes. There you go, Amp. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runner in scoring position for the Lady Eagles. McCamey still on the mound for your Lady Dragons. The 1-0 pitch. Turned on, goes to Taylor Sherwood makes the second out. So both outs so far recorded by Taylor Sherwood in left field. Anthony just going to put it down there once. There you go. Now just reset the count. There you go. We're good, Ant.
Number 7, Jade Bell.
Runner on second. 2 outs as the 9-hole hitter Bell comes up. She is 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. McCamey on the first pitch. Popped her up. Who's going to call for it? It will be Bishop. Squeezes the ball and makes the third out of the inning. So after one hit, no one was left to get on base. We'll be back with the top of the 6th with your score 4-2 here on Dragon Vision. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on Dragon Vision. Getting ready to start the top of the 6th inning. Lady Dragons trailing the Gibbs Lady Eagles 4-2 in this do or die matchup. Here's the pitch. Outside, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike now, and it is a do or die for the Lady Dragons. If they win, they force a final game in this district tournament. If they lose, they're the runner-up. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here at Gibbs High School. Lindley Atkins up to bat. Bree McCamey in the on-deck circle. The 1-1 pitch popped her up into short outfield. Shortstop calling for it, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That will bring up Bree McCamey with 1 out. And after Bree McCamey will be Sarah Bishop. Bree McCamey is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. Let's see what happens with this at bat. 4-2 your score. Lady Dragons down to their last 5 outs. Here's the first pitch coming to McCamey. Popped her up, actually. It's going to go to the second base. Going to squeeze it and make the out. So 2 quick outs for the Lady Dragons. Will now bring up Sarah Bishop. Lady Dragons down to their final 4 outs. If the Lady Dragons lose, they will be at Carter Monday night in a must-win game to make it to the region championship and the sub-state or sectionals. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat. Check swing foul for strike 1. If the Lady Dragons were to win, there would be a do-or-die game here tomorrow night for the district championship. If Gibbs wins, they win the district championship. 0-1 count, 2 outs. Pitch to Bishop. Popped foul, but we'll get way out of play for strike 2 now. Bishop down to her last strike. Lady Dragons 4 outs away from having to go to Carter on Monday in the region tournament. Once again, Lady Dragons just 4 outs away from having to go to Carter, but 3 runs away from possibly from taking the lead and maybe hosting a game tomorrow. High, ball 1. No, it won't be hosting, but they will be playing right back here tomorrow night. And for both teams, it will be the district championship game. This is the first game of a possible 2-game series. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Bishop. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 4-2 is your score here at Gibbs High School. Lady Eagles leading your Clinton Lady Dragons. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Bishop. Outside, ball 3. Bishop now working the count full after falling behind. She wants to get on base and bring up Elizabeth Graham. If not, Graham, Chambers, and Eccles will be due up in the top of the 7th inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch to Bishop. Called high, ball 4. Bishop will take her base and be on the first base to bring up Elizabeth Graham. Elizabeth Graham could be representing the tying run for the Lady Dragons. We know she has power. We know she can hit the long ball. We have seen it right here on Dragon Vision. Bishop at first. Graham at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Check swing, foul. Lazy check swing at that. No balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. In the dirt, good stop by the catcher. Throws it back, she's in time. 1 ball and 1 strike. On deck is Mandy Chambers for the Lady Dragons. She wants to come up. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2. Graham now behind in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Once again, Lady Dragons down to their last strike of this inning. 1-2 pitch coming. Check swing outside. She gets back, and she's in there for safe. Now it's a 2-2 count with 2 outs. If Graham gets out, it is Chambers, Eccles, and Tommy Taylor due up in the 7th inning. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to the shortstop. Fielded cleanly, thrown to first, in the dirt, but in time for the 3rd out of the inning. So Lady Dragons will be down to their final 3 outs when it comes back to the top of the 7th. But before that, we'll bring you the bottom of the 6th with your score 4-2. Lady Eagles leading your Lady Dragons. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on Dragon Vision. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning is Malia Smith. They've got the 1-2-3 batters due up for the Lady Eagles, leading 4-2. Smith 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch taken a little bit outside for ball 1. McCamey on the mound. Britt Kimbrell behind the plate. Adkins, Bishop, Taylor, and Graham, your infield. Sherwood, Eccles, and Gavin, your outfield. The pitch popped her up. Will it be caught? Taylor squeezes and makes the first out of the inning. 2 pitches for 1 out will bring up Dakota Large, who is 1 for 1 on the day with a run scored.
Now batting number 6, Dakota Large.
Lady Dragons need to get out of this inning really quick and then have a big rally in the top of the 7th inning to keep this game alive, or else they will be going to Carter on Monday night to play in the play for the region. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on it. It's going to be a 1-hopper on the fence. It's going to be a 1-out double for Dakota Large. 1-out double now puts a runner at second and just 1 out. We'll bring up Lacey Keck. No, it won't bring up Lacey Keck. It will bring up Lacey Keck.
Now batting number 27, Lacey Keck.
She is also 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. Runner on second, 1 out. Lady Dragons need to get 2 outs quick in this inning, and time is called as Coach Sams wants to talk. No, he actually gets sent back he gets sent back to his seat over in the dugout. McCamey waiting on the signal. Atkins waiting on the signal. That's why they did. They intentionally walked Lacey Keck to put runners on first and second. So we got runners on first and second now with 1 out. That is sort of a smart move. Keck has had some big hits against the Lady Dragons this season. 1 out now with runners on first and second. McCamey waiting on the signal. gets the signal. A ground ball could potentially end the inning. Here's the pitch. Popped it up. It's going to land before Sarah Bishop, but now going to be bases loaded for the Lady Eagles with just one out. Bishop tried to make that catch, but it landed a little bit before her glove. 4-2 your score here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Same exact score as how it ended last night, except this time the Lady Eagles had to come from behind. Last night the Lady Dragons tried to come from behind, but it still fell 4-2. Once again, a win by Gibbs. It finishes the district tournament. Gibbs will be the 1 seed going into the region. Lady Dragons will go to Carter as the 2 seed. Gibbs will host Cocke County. Here's the first pitch. Outside, strike 1. 0-1 count, 1 out. A ground ball has a force at every base. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. Underneath, thrown over the first in time, but now your score is 5-2. So there's now a runner on second and third, and 5-2 is the score.
Now batting number 38, Taylor Selby.
As Selby comes up to bat with 2 on in scoring position, Lady Dragons now need 3 in the top of the 7th to keep this game alive and 4 to take the lead. McCamey on the mound, trying to get the 3rd out, pops it up, and it will land to make the score now 6-2. Lady Eagles now have runners at the corners, and 6-2 is the score. So put a runner on first. No, put a runner on. Runners on first and third. Lady Eagles now lead 6-2. Lady Dragons now need 4 runs. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, but now you got runners on second. Now you got a runner on second and not on first. There you go. 2 on in scoring position with an 0-1 count. 6-2 your score. Pitch from McCamey. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. 6-2 is your score. 6 unanswered by the Lady Eagles in the last 5 innings. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Now it's a 2-1 count with 2 outs. Lady Dragons need to get 1 more out, and then they need a big rally in the 7th inning to possibly keep this game and tournament alive. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Even 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lady Dragons 2, Lady Eagles 6, leading by 4. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up, but foul into the neighborhood behind us. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lady Dragons need 1 more out. And then they will come up to bat in the top of the 7th inning. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Now it's a full count. Full count from McCamey as Lawhead is up to bat, and Whaley will be due up after this. The pitch. In the dirt, gets away. Runner's going to come home. They're going to try to flip it, and now 7-2 with runners at the corners. So we now got runners at the corners, and your score is now 7-2. Lady Dragons lead, trailing Gibbs High School. If the score stands, Clinton will play at Carter on Monday night in a must-win game to move on. If the Lady Dragons are to come from behind, then they will play right back here tomorrow. If the score stands, also Gibbs will host Cocke County on Monday night. Region tournament is single elimination, but if you get the first win, you will move on to sub-state. 7-2 is your score here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3 already across in this inning for the Lady Eagles. McCamey on the mound, waiting to give the first pitch. Foul back for strike 1 on a hit and run call. Your box score right now reads 2 runs on 4 hits and 3 errors for the Lady Dragons, 7 runs on 11 hits and 2 errors for the Lady Eagles, according to Game Changer. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from McCamey. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and now you got runners on second and third. Add a ball on that one, Anthony. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch. Popped her up, but Eccles gets underneath it. Will she squeeze it? She does squeeze it for the 3rd out of the inning. Finally, they are out of the inning, trailing now by 5. Lady Dragons need 5 in the top of the 7th to keep the game alive. 6 to take the lead. Anything less, and the game will be over. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on Dragon Vision. Do or die time for the Lady Dragons as Mandy Chambers leads off. It'll be Chambers, Eccles, then the top of the order with Tommy Taylor in the top of the 7th. Lady Dragons need 5 to keep the game alive and 6 to take the lead. First pitch to Chambers. Swung on and missed for strike 1 underneath the pitch. Lady Dragons down to their last 3 outs. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Chambers up to bat. The pitch. High and outside, ball 1. It's now a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Chambers up to bat. Eccles in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. High and inside this time, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chambers needs to get on base and start something for these Lady Dragons. 2-1 count. No outs. The pitch to Chambers. Check swing and actually, no, I said it hit her. They're sending her to first because they said it hit her. They're actually going to check it. They said it hit her, so they're going to check it with the umpire. Right now it reads 2-2. We're going to see what the first base umpire has to say. They're trying to see if it was a check swing foul or if it was a hit by pitch. They're going to call it a strike, so it's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Chambers up to bat, Eccles on deck, and Tommy Taylor after that. Here comes the 2-2. High, ball 3 now. Chambers looking to get on base to get something started here for your Lady Dragons. Once again, Lady Dragons need 5 to keep the game alive, 6 to take the lead. A win will give the Lady Dragon. Here's the pitch. Foul back to keep it alive. A win by the Lady Dragons will force a game tomorrow. A loss will make them have to go to Carter on Monday night in the region. Gibbs would host Cott County. Carter would host Clinton. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strikeout. Lady Dragons now down to their last 2 outs. It'll be Marissa Eccles coming up to bat next for your Lady Dragons, and Tommy Taylor stepping in the on-deck circle. Lady Dragons down to their last 2 outs here at Gibbs High School. Here comes the first pitch. Foul backing out of play for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 7-2 your score. Gibbs leads your Clinton Lady Dragons. The 0-1 pitch. Fly, lazy fly to center field. It's back. One hops the wall. Eccles is going to try to go for two. She will walk into second with a stand-up double. So now got a runner at second and one out. It'll bring up Tommy Taylor. Tommy Taylor hit a home run against Union County earlier tonight. She has hit 6 home runs this season. Heaven Britt Kimbrell is in the on-deck circle. Lady Dragons have Marissa Eccles on second. First pitch coming to Taylor. Taken all the way, but it's called ball one. So 1 ball, no strike count. Not an 0-1 count. It's a 1 ball, no strike count. Anthony's got it right. Anthony's got it right. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2 now. So it is now a 2 ball and no strike count. 1 out here in the bottom, or the top of the 7th inning. Lady Dragons need 5 to keep this one alive. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That one's a strike on the outside corner that he calls. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 7-2 your score. Gibbs already taken the trophies and everything into their dugout. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch to Taylor. Lined past the shortstop, gets all the way to center field. Taylor's going to stand on first, but a 1-run triple now makes a 1-run single now makes the score 7-3. Lady Dragons trailing by 4. And Heaven Britt Kimbrell coming up to bat next for your Lady Dragons. Tommy Taylor standing on first, and Taylor Sherwood in the on-deck circle.
Now batting number 21, Heaven Britt Kimbrell.
Once again, Gibbs High School already taking the celebration. They're taking the trophies and the plaques already into their dugout, thinking this game is over. It's not over yet. Still, they still need 2 more outs without the Dragons scoring 4 more runs. Here comes the first pitch to HBK. Check swing did not go, and it was inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 7-3 is your score here at Gibbs High School. Tommy Taylor at first, HBK at the plate. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to left center field. It's back. 1 hops the wall. Taylor around second. Taylor's going to come around third. She's being waved home. No, she stops. Gets back in time. Now you got runners on second and third, and your score is 7-3. And coming up to bat, Taylor Sherwood, as time is called so they can talk to each other in the infield. But Taylor Sherwood comes up to bat, and Callie Johnson goes to stand on second base for Heaven Britt Kimbrell. Taylor Sherwood's going to come up to bat. Lindley Atkins will be in the on-deck circle. So you got Callie Johnson at second. You got Tommy Taylor at third. HBK up to bat. 7-3 is your score with just 1 out. A base hit right here will make it could make it 7-5. Sherwood hit a home run last night off the scoreboard. She's going to try to replicate that one coming up soon. Here comes the first pitch to Sherwood. As actually the pitcher waves it off. Pitcher waves it off. 7-3 your score. Lady Dragons scored their first run since the first inning. Sherwood's up to bat. 2 on, 1 out. The pitch hits her in the wrist. Bases are now loaded for the Lady Dragons. And Lindley Atkins coming up to bat represents the tying run. Bases loaded. 1 out. Lindley Atkins up to bat. Time called as they go and as the coach goes to talk to Lacey Keck. Once again, your score here coming to you live from Gibbs High School. Gibbs Lady Eagles 7, Clinton Lady Dragons 3. If Gibbs wins, they win the district title. If Clinton wins, they will be right back here tomorrow for the district title. Both teams will be going for it. 7-3 your score. Gibbs defeated Clinton last night 4-2. You've got bases loaded for the Dragons here in the top of the 7th inning. You'll have Tommy Taylor on third, Callie Johnson on second, and Taylor Sherwood at first. Lindley Atkins is at the plate with Bree McCamey in the on-deck circle. Bases loaded, 1 out. We'll see what happens right here with Lindley Atkins.
Go, Lacey.
First pitch. Lined to the underneath the shortstop. She's going to throw around at third. She is out at third, but a run does score. 7-4 is now your score with 2 outs. And Bree McCamey coming up to bat.
What are they doing?
Number 24, Bree McCain.
Bree McCamey coming up to bat. She represents the tying run for the Clinton Dragons. She also hit a home run a couple of nights ago. 7-4 your score. Pitcher on pitcher duel. Keck versus McCamey. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Taken outside, ball 1, gets away, throws back to second. It's going to be caught in a run down. Sherwood's going to try to make it, but gets tagged out for the 3rd out of the inning. Lady Dragons fall to Gibbs. 7-4 on a base running mistake by Taylor Sherwood. 7-4 is your final. Your next game for Clinton Lady Dragons softball will be Monday. At Carter. Next game for the Gibbs Lady Eagles will be Monday home versus Cotton County. We're going to take a break and see if there's going to be anything that happens after this. But your final score coming to you live from Gibbs was Gibbs Lady Eagles 7, Clinton Lady Dragons 4.
Just a minute while the coaches pick the all-tournament team. If we can get those turned in, please. All right, folks. From Anderson County for the all-tournament team, we have Casey Baldwin. All right. And from Union County, we have Morgan Dyer and Olivia Reed. From Clinton, we have Bree McCamey, Taylor Sherwood, and from Gibbs, we have Malia Smith, Dakota Lord, Jade Bell, and the MVP is Lacey Keck. And now the runner-up for the 2024 3A District 4 tournament is Clinton Lady Dragons. And the winner of the 2024 district tournament is your Gibbs Lady Eagles.
I got to pull back in the dugout, keep from saying too much. I did. I checked it. I checked it before. I sent one flying across the dugout. I was not happy.